Hi, Zoe Darlington here from Pure Improvement. I hope you're okay. This is the next video in the series of videos about how to run a successful continuous improvement program. And this video is all about vision, that big business vision, and why it's so important to align your CI activity up to that bigger business vision, and why your CI activity should be driving the business forward towards that bigger, greater business vision. Okay, so quite often when I visit companies, I'm surprised how often they don't have a business vision. In fact, most companies I visit don't really have an effective business vision. When I ask for a business vision, quite often even the leadership team or the person at the top will be scratching his head and will have to go and look it up. It might be in the quality manual or up on the reception wall, but ask them to sort of articulate it and say it there and then. And quite often they don't actually know it. And yeah, it's not much use really if you don't actually know it, and then when you get further down the chain, the people on the shop floor, the people who will be delivering the vision, it's very rare that they ever know and understand what the vision is. Now, it's so important that everybody understands that clear vision, because how on earth are they going to sort of drive the business and deliver that business vision? So yeah, I'm a big believer that all CI activity has to be aligned and be driving that bigger business vision. Okay, so I'm up here on the beautiful Malvern Hills, a place called Camp Britain. It's the kind of place that I come up, and sometimes I run in these hills, or I'll come up and walk, and it's the kind of place that I will come and sort of come up with ideas and visualize. It's beautiful. So I'll just show you around. So yeah, there's the Malvern Hills in the background, beautiful. Behind over there you can see the Cotswold Hills right in the distance. And up there, that's really cool. That's a really cool place. I don't know whether you can see it. Oh yeah, there it is. That is an ancient Iron Age fort. So if you can imagine, people have been coming up here for thousands of years, planning and creating those visions and those strategies. So that's really exciting. And then right there, over there in the distance, you can see the Shropshire Hills. You can see for miles around here. It's beautiful. So yeah, a good location is required for creating that business vision. Get away from the office, get away from the day-to-day running of the business, ban people from talking about the daily tasks, and get on creating that bigger business vision. You want to make sure that you don't get caught into the trap of creating objectives. It's not about writing objectives at this point or KPIs. It's about visualizing how you want your business to be in the future. So a good place to start is by looking at the legacy. What do you want to be remembered for? What impact do you want your business to have on the world? So start to use that why, that business purpose that you worked on in the last video. And yes, and you can use the big audacious hairy goals method. So start looking at what are you most passionate about, what can you deliver best in the world, what can you do that's world beating, and what are the what drives the economic engine, so what's going to bring in the money. So yeah, and I'll go a little bit more into detail in the written version of this post. And yeah, you don't want to get caught in the trap of writing KPIs, as I said, and also stay away from buzzwords and acronyms. Maybe a good technique that I use, which a lady called Natalie Sissons, a suitcase entrepreneur, uses, is the perfect day. So pick a perfect day in the future, 3-5 years time, 10 years time, whatever, and imagine that day. What will it be like? What will your workplace look like? Who will the people be? What equipment, technology will you be using? What markets will you be serving? What will your employees be like? Will there be a social aspect? And yeah, just get creative and really sort of create that business vision that that will help and people can buy into, and as clear as possible, as much detail as you possibly can. So stay away from numbers. We don't want to look at sales numbers or profit or anything about that. It's just, how does it look? How does it feel? And yeah, when you've done that, you'll be ready to move on to the next video, which is all about setting objectives. And yeah, thank you, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.